So let's talk about, is Five Nights at Freddy's going to be a house or a scare zone this year?
Fallout, you got the ghoul right there.
InGen Empanada Dog. Okay guys, we're back at Universal Studios Florida. It is time for a Halloween Horror Nights 2025 update. Fallout is about to be announced any minute. We're talking about what's actually going on with the Five Nights at Freddy's announcement. Is it a house? Is it a scare zone? So there's so much to go over in this update. So on that note, it's time to talk about the Halloween Horror Nights shirt of the day. We're gonna go back to HHN 2008 out in Hollywood, where nightmares come alive. So we're gonna have Leatherface, Jason, Freddy on this classic shirt. So on that note, it's time to go back in time and enjoy the final behind the scenes little special clip of Murdy from Hollywood.
Hey guys, I'm John Murdy. Welcome back to another behind the scenes edition of Halloween Horror Nights 2009. As you can see, we are in the final stages of Halloween Horror Nights. We've been working round the clock to get this event up and running for you, the fans of Halloween Horror Nights. So what are we doing right now? We are rehearsing. We have rehearsed the entire cast, all the mazes, all the shows, all the scare zones, all the street performers, and we're doing technical rehearsals. That's why I look like this. I was in the park this night doing audio and lighting because all of these effects are incredibly complicated. So right now we're in that final push to get everything ready.
It's my most favorite night because this is when we find out what's working and what doesn't. It's when we have to be the most resourceful and the most crafty to get people in and out.
Last name, first name?
I'm the motel girl in My Bloody Valentine.
Killer Clown.
I'm Lust. And I'm Vanity. And we are the go-go dancers.
I'm a doll in the Chucky Funhouse.
I'm a fresh kill in the My Bloody Valentine maze.
Are you excited?
I'm way excited. I can't wait to get my scream on. Look out, I'm coming.
This whole place is going to be filled with fog, lights, sound effects. You don't have to go inside a maze here at Universal to get scared. All you have to do is walk into the front gates of the park. We have scare zones all over the place. I'm standing in the middle of the meat market where we have 5 butchers who are after every single one of you. They're going to hang you up with all these other pieces of meat. So usually this is our Baker Street for regular park, but we brought in all kinds of props, zombie outbreak signs, all kinds of zombies to set the scene for Shaun of the Dead and his cohorts to come and rescue you, or scare you, whatever the case may be. Last but not least, welcome to hell!
So right now we're in that final push to get everything ready. Tonight we have just finished it, and we're ready to bring Halloween Horror Nights 2009.
Okay, welcome back. Let's head in. Like, this is the official start of the HHN season when the first real announcement has happened. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see like the merch and everything. Here we go.
All right, here we go. We're heading in. So we're at 5 and Dime right now. Never go alone. And now we had our little rat friend up there, but now, didn't notice this, they had a little raven right up there. As you know, we got the raven eating the eyeball on the shirt. It's a big day.
It is a big day.
Because you're here.
Really?
Yeah. So I wanted to ask, are you ever going to try to do a sawdust waffle? I know your sawdust pancakes didn't work out very well at the Institute.
No, they didn't. You get too many splinters in your tongue.
Here comes some Hollywood royalty right there. There's Marilyn.
All the Halloween Horror Nights 2025 tickets just dropped. Not the Fear Passes. Fear Passes are coming next month, so don't freak out. Premium Scream just got announced, so I just went and purchased my ticket. Team members and annual pass holders get a $25 discount on the night. So it's $350 with your discount. Without the discount, it's $375. Last year is one of the best nights ever for HHN. Like, all you can eat food. I went to every single house alone. It is worth every penny. It's a lot of money, but it is like the best Halloween Horror Nights experience you will ever have in your entire life. Like, I cannot wait to get back and do it. But so let's go over the whole rundown of all the different tickets and then what got announced. Okay, so Halloween Horror Nights Premium Scream Night returns for one night only on August 28th, 2025. So the price you're looking at $375 per person, but you're gonna receive access to haunted houses with shorter wait times and entry to haunted houses staggered by group. So no conga lines. You can go through an entire house by yourself. That's what I did last year. Access to sinister scare zone, outrageous live entertainment, and some of Universal Studios' most exhilarating attractions. All you care to enjoy select food and non-alcoholic beverages. There will be alcoholic beverages that you can purchase for an upcharge. You're going to receive 1 souvenir credential and lanyard per guest. You're also going to get free self-parking with valid Halloween Horror Nights Premium Scream admission ticket. And new for 2025 is Premium Scream Night guests may wear costumes. They're just not allowed to wear masks. Okay, so then also Halloween Horror Nights single day tickets have gone on sale. Tickets start at $82.99. Then if you want to add on Express, you're looking at $140. Again, it can go up depending on the day, but it's going to start at $140. Then also RIP tours are now on sale. So if you do have an annual pass, you can get a discount on RIP tours. Now, Halloween Horror Nights also has Night Scream early entry. Start your thrills early by adding Universal Studios after 3 p.m. admission to Halloween Horror Nights event admission for the same day. And then one of my favorite things is Halloween Horror Nights behind the scenes unmasking the horror tour. Okay, so there's a 3-house tour and a 6-house tour. 3 houses are 3 different houses. Then when you do the 6-house tour, it'll be 6 different houses. If you do both tours together, you can experience 9 out of the 10 houses. You are allowed to take photos in certain rooms. There's an exclusive commemorative pin, 1 per guest, and then returning is the lunch buffet. So lunch is included with the 6-house tour. I've already booked my tickets for this, so I'll do a deep dive into what this experience is, but I'm super excited to walk through these houses with the lights on. Also, Unmasking the Horror, you gotta do it. If you're an HHN fan, you have to do it. You will appreciate every single house in a new light because the art and design team put so much love, care into every single square inch of this houses. There's little Easter eggs just for the Unmasking the Horror tour, fans. So yeah, highly suggest doing that.
Let's go with the pharmacy. We got one more milkshake we gotta try. All right, so last time I got the rock and roll shake. This time I'm gonna get the wake up juice. It's all Haagen-Dazs ice cream. So there it is, there's the strawberry ice cream. Now if you ever want a Dole Whip, you can actually come in here and you can pick up a Dole Whip inside Universal Studios. Doc just went running backstage.
You realize you have trace amounts of plutonium all around you?
Oh, I didn't wear my suit, I'm sorry.
Well, you need a suit to protect yourself from the radiation. You're doing this all wrong. Well, then, my friend, we haven't seen a young boy in a denim jacket and life preserver, have we?
No.
Not to worry, though. If he's not around, there's a 85% chance everything will work out fine. You haven't interacted with any other versions of myself today, have you?
Yes, we did. You're gonna mess with the timeline, Doc. Get out of here, get out of here.
He was here, wasn't he?
Yes, well you were here.
I was here.
Yes.
That means that he must be elsewhere at the current moment. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't tell him anything. Also, don't trust a word I say.
The sign always creeps me out. It's like the sun-faded little Coca-Cola kid takes him home today. Like a little ghost child.
It is wake up juice time. This is, based on Back to the Future Part 3, right when Doc needs his wake up juice.
Am I gonna feel anything after this?
Any sort of lasting side effects, you mean?
Yeah, you didn't look too good, but you're awake. Am I gonna feel anything? Indigestion? Should I prepare?
I wouldn't be worried about anything.
Okay.
Maybe a slight kick in your cerebral cortex, but whatever wakes you up and gets you going.
Okay, I'll report back, Doc.
Much better than anything you drink. I recommend this for everyone. I'm a doctor, so I prescribe them out. Have you been prescribed your wake up?
So it's gonna have strawberry ice cream in it, topped with strawberry crumbs, whipped topping, and wake up cayenne spice. I feel it. It's a really good strawberry milkshake, but then the cayenne gets you on the back of your throat, back on your tonsils. Wake up juice, I'm feeling it still. I'm gonna do a 7.5. Really enjoy the strawberry. It's not like the heat where it like just pops up and then disappears. It lingers with you. It's attaching to you.
The drills are out. Stuff's happening.
A smile.
Candles have disappeared. It's live. It's live. Well, Universal hasn't announced it, but Doc, it's time.
It is time?
It's actually time.
I told you, but I didn't want to tell you exactly.
Oh.
Did you get anything?
It's about to come out soon.
What?
It's soon. It's been announced, but it hasn't popped out yet.
What's that then?
That's the old stuff.
You know what? The old stuff, that's in the past. You want the new stuff.
Well, the new stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just drank the wake up juice.
You did?
Still burning my throat.
Is it?
It's spicy. Yeah.
Why not? Well, that's what it is. I remember.
There's too many monsters out right now. Oh, you put it up there. Oh, now we know. There's the official announcement sign. It's like SEAL Team 6 coming in here.
It really is.
That's going in here. That's going in here.
Where's it going? Around it? Yeah.
Where the hats are.
Where the hats are. Awesome.
Here, Blaine.
Oh, he's got the caulk. He's ready. The sign.
This is fun. A wood wise. A wood wise one?
And they got the new sign out for the merchandise reveal. Fallout. See, it looks like stained glass and it's cracked.
I didn't have anything to do with it. It looks great.
How are you doing today?
It's warm out. I'm tired.
Merch. Big improvement from last year.
All right, the shirt is here. Fallout, you got the ghoul right there.
Thank you, Andrew.
You're looking at $33. I like that it's a tan design, so it kind of fits into that same aesthetic of the show, kind of all the sand and everything. Nothing on the back or the sleeve, but I'm gonna be getting a pretty solid shirt. $27. We got the ghoul right there. Halloween Horror Nights 2025. Fallout. The hand. And so over here, it says, face your fears, purchase a Halloween Horror Nights frame and start collecting. Stay tuned for more nightmares. You're gonna purchase one of these, and it's cool because it comes off the base. Now the base again has kind of the bloody vine work, but you're looking at, I believe, $25. So you can also mount it on the wall, right? Put some command strips there. But so what you're gonna do is you'll be buying the different little icons for the stained glass. So there's like a sticky on there, so you'll take the sticky and then you will attach the icon. So there's the ghoul right there to the stained glass. So you'll have all the different IPs that'll be there by the end of announcement season.
Hi, merch. Solid merch. I bought the shirt, bought the stained glass, and I bought the ghoul. So it's $8 per little character that you're gonna get to add on there. They dropped the trailer, so let's show off the trailer real quick.
Good evening, citizen. If you're just tuning in, you're in for a treat. Our friends at Vault-Tec are showcasing a revolutionary new experience, unlike anything you've seen before. Don't take it from us. Hear it straight from one of our special volunteers.
Live the horror you love to watch at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, featuring Fallout and more.
Okay, welcome back. You can pick this up at the Annual Pass Holder Lounge at Islands of Adventure, or here at the Tonight Shop. They have the new little collectible Annual Pass Holder button that you can pick up. This is gonna be toothless. I like that it's like kind of the distressed wood design, like Burke, but it says Hiccup's other half. Sure, he's known as the unholy offspring of lightning and death itself, but he's also Hiccup's cuddly big baby boo. With your head bowed and your arms extended, the bond begins. You know you are going to have to get that shot. But these run out super quick, so pick up as soon as possible. All right, so over here by Fast and Furious Supercharged, you can look at the tent. So, the tent is heavily rumored to be, this is where Friday the 13th will end up. So you kind of start inside the queue and then you'll eventually go into a tent. Kind of wish Friday the 13th was going to get a sound stage, but it's heavily rumored to be getting a tent here at Fast. Skipper, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. So when you're training to be a skipper, does Chief Brody have any input on if there's any sharks? What do you do?
I believe the mayor. He's on his 5th term. It's the 4th of July. We can't have the beaches closed.
Chief Brody, we put our trust in him.
No.
Yes,
We've already that was ages ago. It's fine now.
Okay, so you're saying that we have safe waters.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
So no sharks in the water.
No sharks
Okay.
in the water.
Devoured him.
Shark-free zone now. She took care of it.
As you should.
So you don't want the mayor reelected. Who do you want to be the mayor then?
Chief Brody. Chief Brody should be mayor.
Who should be a second in command?
Not her.
Not her?
Not her.
Okay. You then?
Maybe if
Self-appointed?
you vote for me, I'll do it.
Okay, we will.
All right.
We're gonna make flyers, post them all over the place.
Okay, if I see a flyer, I'm gonna know it's from you, and I'm gonna really appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we have all the truss work here, but there's been more truss work that's been added over here. Is this for HHN, or are they just gonna keep this up, take down the slight little Jaws overlay, and extend this into the party zone?
And then also Universal Studios Japan announced everything that's happening for Halloween Horror Nights out there. So let's go over the whole rundown real quick. Okay, so here's the rundown for Universal Studios Japan for their Halloween event for 2025. So Halloween Horror Nights starts in the evening, and then during the daytime, it's like kind of like a Halloween party. The Zombie D-Dance is gonna be coming. Street Zombies will also be returning. Factory of Fear
Despair Zombie Tour is going to be a horror maze. Chainsaw Man The Chaos 4D will be returning. I believe they had that last year. There's also going to be the Chainsaw Man overlay on the Hollywood Dream The Ride. Kate presents The Witch of 18th District, a witch house of emotions and witches. Resident Evil Night of Heroes is going to be at the event, a realistic 360-degree live horror attraction that takes you through the world of the most popular Resident Evil. And then also Chucky's Carnival of Chaos, Chucky's Bloodstained Festival is going to be a maze. And then Hamikumai is going to be having his photo op again that you can pay for. Also, Jurassic Park The Ride in the Dark is going to be happening. Death Eaters are also going to be coming for the Halloween time. There's also going to be a special Hogwarts kind of walkthrough during the Halloween event. And then Hamikumai Sweet Scream Party is going to be happening.
Phoenix wanted to be my guide. That's it.
Maybe higher up.
Oh, there it goes. It starts squirting. Amity bathrooms. Slowly getting there.
Over here in Springfield, they have an Enterprise truck backstage now. Next to the tents, there's an Enterprise truck. What's hidden in there?
The Simpsons are on a wild ride right now. You know who else goes on a wild ride on a golf cart?
I think it's John Murdy right there. John! Okay, so as you know, John Murdy's on vacation right now. So Jack Pumpkin 20 asked him this. Have fun on your trip, John Murdy. Also, how long will you be in LA for? John responds with, I'm in LA, Vegas, Grand Canyon, Death Valley, bouncing around for a couple of weeks. He's in Vegas, so I wonder if he's checking out the HHN Vegas attraction.
I don't know if you can see that. He's cruising. He's got 2 bubble wands, a Bigfoot t-shirt on.
Okay, and then Monster Palooza happened last week. The company that makes all the masks for Universal Studios, Hollywood's HHN out there, they were kind of showing off a bunch of different pieces from last year.
They got the new poster up for the new season of Poker Face. Great show. If you've never watched it, highly suggest watching it. It's on Peacock. But they have a construction wall up here. What's going on? All right, so these construction walls go all the way up here. So Universal did announce the official closing date of Rip Ride Rocket. They are tearing down that fence right now. Yeah, so they're just tearing this all up. This whole kind of gateway that would go into the Blue Man Group. So I wonder what they're going to do with the Unmasking the Horror Tour this year. Because you would enter in here, then you go into that building. Where are they going to have it kind of staged and processed? Oh, look at that.
Come back here and show off the Berlin Wall. Yeah, it's over here.
So if you come right over here, they have a piece of the Berlin Wall on the backside of Hard Rock. I didn't know if this is going to be removed or not. Even like back here, I guess people are going to be doing construction updates from right here. Yeah, the crews are just clearing all the ground and making it nice and flat. So I don't know if this is where they're going to start building sections of the coaster, where the show building is going to be, what's going to happen to the old Nickelodeon studios, but they're moving quick. They have all these spray paint marks kind of right up to the building. Is this going to go? Is it going to come all the way up to right here? Yeah, there's all the spray paint marks. Interesting. They even have a sign for the Berlin Wall this way. That's literally the only thing hidden all the way back there, besides all the construction happening. Let's do a little time jump and show you some Jaws merch.
Okay guys, we're not at the park right now. We're currently at PetSmart. They got some Jaws merch. We're gonna show that off and then go back to Universal Studios. Let's see what Jaws dog toys that they have. Now the Jaws stuff is over there, but they have some Jurassic World stuff. So we have a little dinosaur hatching, a footprint, a little pterodactyl, it looks like. Another big footprint for a dog. Some more chew toys. I have a Carnotaurus. This one just looks kind of like roadkill. Here it is. There's a bunch of stuff that's already sold out. This stinks. So we got a dog toy of Bruce. Looks like he's eating a victim. There's blood in the water. We're gonna have the chum bucket for the dog to chew on. Then we're gonna have a little dog toy of Bruce. Then we're gonna have a surfboard. It says Jaws on it with a big bite taken out of it. And then we have a little life preserver. Amity Island. They even have the orca. Oh, that's good. So, it's a cat toy. So you have Bruce coming up underneath the water, and then there's the orca right there. Then they're gonna have a Jaws 1975, because that's the year it came out, a little pet t-shirt. And then they also have a little pet button up with Bruce all over it. Okay, now back to Universal Studios.
Okay, welcome back. We're gonna hop in the Rock Shop, see if there's anything new. Oh, the AC. $38. They have a Love Out Loud Hard Rock shirt. Then on the sleeve, it'll say Hard Rock Orlando. Then they have kind of a crop top over here, you're looking at $36 for this crop top. But Universal Studios has a bunch of new food they just announced for Pride Month. So let's go over that real quick. So here's some of the food and beverage offerings throughout all Universal Orlando Resort. There's gonna be Petals and Pride drink at Volcano Bay, a Pink Pegasus drink at Mythos, the Pride Shake at Twosomes, Tranquility at Sea drink at Margaritaville or the Red Coconut Club. There's also going to be the Gleaming Glory drink at the Red Coconut Club, and then the Sizzle and Serve drink at Twosomes. Then there's going to be Prideful Focaccia at Vivo, Diver Scallops at Antojitos, and Strawberry Shortcake at the Today Cafe. There's also going to be a Love is Universal donut at Voodoo Donuts, and then Taste of the Rainbow at Cowfish. So I'll be trying some of these throughout the month.
Okay, so back to kind of the Terrifier rumors. As you know, it's still heavily rumored to be coming this year, but the band that made some of the music for the film, Ice Nine Kills, one of you guys was actually talking to the band, and they were saying that their music might potentially be in the house. Yeah, we might have the band's music from the movie inside the heavily rumored Terrifier house.
We've made it to Islands of Adventure. We got 2 new Funko Pops for the live action film for How to Train Your Dragon. We have one of Hiccup and then one of Astrid. So they're each going to be $20 a piece. $11 is a little Mosasaurus keychain. $22 for these patches of the different dinosaurs. $11 for this button set. And then $9 a magnet. You're going to have the Jurassic World Rebirth logo. One for the T-Rex, one for the Velociraptor, and then one for the Spinosaurus. $15 for this pin set. So I know they have to like collect DNA from different dinosaurs or something. So there's like earth, wind, and water. And then $19, there's another pin set with a bunch of the different dinosaurs on it. There's a whole new owl collection that just dropped. So over here, $37. Really like the design of that shirt. $65. This is not a lounge fly, it's just a standard Universal bag. But you've kind of the acceptance letter right there. You'll turn it around on the back, and there's little wings for the owl that you can kind of hide and put out. $10 for this new owl pin. $13, they're gonna have a new owl keychain. It moves a little bit. $13 for this owl magnet. Waiting for my letter. $40 for this crop top, waiting for my letter. Then there's a little kid's hoodie right here, waiting for my letter. The Hogwarts acceptance letter on the zipper, but you're looking at $60. And the coolest part about this is the little hood has a little owl head on it. So you can kind of look like a owl delivering a little letter. $21, they also have a giant mug. It'll say waiting for my letter on the back. $60, also with that same design on a fuzzy blanket for you. But that's all the stuff for the new owl collection that just dropped. This is where the shoulder plush was. They are sold out, sold out. They'll restock one day, I'm sure. All right, let's hop into All Halsey Boutique. They also have the Fallout merchandise reveal over here. All right, we're coming in. They're gonna have the shirt, the collectible stained glass, but look, kind of like the gargoyle up there, that's on the collectible stained glass. So we were doing the rundown. $8 an additional character, $25 for this. So 8 times 5 is 40. 25, so you're at $65 to complete the whole stained glass. They've also added another gargoyle over here. So over here, they got kind of a Jack looking HHN little sculpture for $75. Also another one with kind of the red or golden hair. We're gonna head into the Thunder Falls Terrace. Annie said I gotta try the Empanada Dog, so let's see how it is. It has been a while since I've been in this restaurant.
Okay, so I got the combo. You can get it without the drink, but I got the InGen Empanada Dog, spiced beef empanada with Nathan's famous hot dog, tomato, red onions, amarillo, and cilantro garlic sauce, served with fries. I hate a boiled hot dog. That's why I very rarely eat hot dogs at theme parks. It's a grilled dog. It's got a little char marks on it. Hey, hot dog. That was pretty good. I'm gonna do a 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
So you get the empanada meat with this like very, you know, the crispy deep fried empanada shell, with this like char grilled Nathan's fat hot dog in there. Then you have all the different sauces on there, little cherry tomatoes, 10 out of 10, wide variety of flavors. Don't have to add anything to it. Don't take anything off of it. Just eat it like how it is.
We got some creepy skulls over here. You know what else is creepy? The images we're about to show.
So Attractions 360 posted this on Twitter. Current progress of Area 15 Immersive District featuring Universal Horror Unleashed, a year-round haunted attraction with 4 haunted houses. Less than 2.5 months until the opening of Universal Horror Unleashed, August 14th. So here's a look at the building. I will say it looks a lot better than the last time we saw photos of this, but they still have a lot of work to get done, honestly, in like 2 months. We can kind of see the front of the building, and then you can kind of look inside, and the walls haven't been finished yet. I'm really excited for this experience. I just hope it's ready in time. And then Ghostbusters Frozen Empire Slime are now haunting Atlanta's Center for Puppetry Arts. If you've never been there, highly suggest going if you're in Atlanta. There's a lot of really cool props.
$25. Finally have a little Hello Kitty shoulder plush. $27 for this new trucker cap of Hello Kitty. $35. You get a little coin purse. It is time to go into the Epic Universe Preview Center, see if they've added any new merch. Is the sweepstakes still happening? Because it's already open. So over here they do have the grand opening shirt. This has popped up now. Okay, let's pop in the Super Nintendo World store, see if the leak is fixed yet. It is blocked off. You can see all the damage from the ceiling right there, but the leak is all blocked off. They still have the trash cans you can still see behind there, but it looks better that the guests aren't seeing the leakage, I guess, going into the trash cans. All right, we're heading out of Universal Studios now. Let's go back to the office and talk about some more Halloween Horror Nights 34 updates. Okay, guys, we are back in the office. Let's talk about, is Five Nights at Freddy's going to be a house or a scare zone this year? So Universal put out this statement. Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights, more details coming soon for Five Nights at Freddy's. And the statement says, Five Nights at Freddy's is coming in a whole new way to this year's Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights in both Hollywood and Orlando. More details coming soon. And then they also released a new poster for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 coming out on December 5th. We still haven't had the official kind of a launch to announce that Five Nights at Freddy's is supposed to be coming to Halloween Horror Nights. Jason Blum, I believe, talked during a panel, and then Universal put up that statement. So we're still going to have an announcement, heavily rumored to be a house. So don't worry, if you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, you're really going to enjoy this year. All right, so let's show off the stained glass. They do wrap it up when they give it to you at the register. So I think this is a really cool idea because it really gets kind of the HHN fans kind of invested with kind of the, you know, the build up to the event. And when you're more invested, you're more excited about the event. So here it's like, you know, you're gonna come in, you know, every week or two and then pick up a new little icon to put on your stained glass. It is $8 per little eyepiece. So let's see how this looks when you put it on the stained glass. In other news, if you want to work at HHN, they're hiring kind of like attendants and ops inside the houses. So on the back of each one of these is kind of like a little sticky. I guess there's some glue or something. Kind of like a command strip. You take this off and there's the glue right there. So each little icon will go in their specific little space. So there's no room for air. They just perfectly fit right there. So 1 down, 4 to go. And then we will have the complete stained glass to put on the office wall. So guys, we're gonna have another HHN update pretty soon also. So guys, on that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
We love the family.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Halloween Horror Nights and Universal Studios around the country. I love you all. I'll see y'all very soon.
Been like drained, kind of. I don't know what's going on.